Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save, and today we are taking on Charlton. Before we get into things, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content like this, of course. But today we are playing bottom of the league, Charlton. Now, we've had some ups and downs recently, some better performances certainly. Now, you saw us take on, was it Hull, I think? No, that's wrong. It was Burnley. That's the one, Burnley. We lost 3-0. We then drew with West Ham, which was a good result. Then a 5-0 loss to Swansea, which wasn't. That continued to a QPR defeat, which was 3-1 at home, and then drew against Bristol City. Following the 2-1 loss to Hull, things changed. We changed things up. We took on some teams. West Brom, who were fighting for a playoff place, we beat 3-0. Alukalea, Stefanicic and Simmons all getting goals in that one. And then we smashed Derby 5-1, who are just above the relegation zone. Absolutely destroyed them, was brilliant. Unfortunately, we lost to Stoke 1-0, but we kept the same style of play, which, I mean, I think we did very well in that game. The kind of average ratings don't really prove that, but I think we did. And then Sheffield Wednesday, we should have beat them. We went ahead twice, and we ended up losing in the 95th minute because they scored in the 93rd and 95th. The classic thing that happens in Football Manager. But like I say, we are taking on Charlton today. Hopefully, it's a sign of things or a style of play that can defeat them. The boys have been okay. We've got Ben Howes and Carl Hudlin both wanting to leave the club, which is unfortunate because they've both been very good. Carl Hudlin especially, we love that man, what a legend. I've asked if they'd stick around, but I don't want to hold them against their will. Same with Ben House as well, he's been very good. He's on 8k wages as well, so if we do move him on, which clubs are coming in for like £1 million or something, which is great for us for finance-wise. But yeah, I have to say, I think we're doing all right. Overall balance, not doing great. Profit and loss, because of the transfers we made, we are spending about £3 million a month on transfers. But that should end in June, or around that time. But let's jump into the game then. So we are playing a 4-2-3-1 control possession. Now, I think I want to develop players to play this role, and I've been taking a look through, and there are still a lot of players that aren't going to even develop into a Championship or Premier League player, which we might need to get rid of or move around. And again, we'll have to do some in the kind of summer window next year, hopefully after we stayed in the Championship, to really work out who's going to be worth using and keeping our time with, and try and bring in the younger players who are able to do so and will grow into those great players, because I think that's going to be really important for us to sign young and grow them. So we will be doing that. But today we have got the 4-2-3-1. Okonkwo in goal. Stan Mills has come in at right back, as he's the most attacking fullback we've got. Kane Ramsey hasn't been great. And same Shea Charles again. I mean, he's been okay, but he's not very attacking. So we have been sticking Stan Mills in there. He will likely go next season. But, you know, Magoma and Toby and Mole at centre-half. But what we will, in fact, do is pop Stephen O'Connor in there for Toby, as Stephen has been complaining about play time. So I'm going to play him in there. He's done great when he has actually played, other than the 6.6 rating, which looks really bad. But that was because he had an awful start to the season. And then we've got Callum Rowe as well. Having to answer the door mid-recording is never great. Where were we? So I think we had Rowe at left back. Oh, that was funny. Luke Dreyer is at a mid, along with Al-Kolea, who I'm still unable to say the name of properly. Stefanicic, Ben Elliott and Blom in the midfield, and Axel Muse up top, who's got into double figures already, which is great. Otherwise, not much really to update you on with regards to players. It's kind of just trying to slowly blood in the younger guys to give them more game time to hopefully get better. But let's jump in. It's like I say, we're playing 24th in the league, bottom of the table. So hopefully this is 3 points in the bag. I say that, but we've not been too amazing this season. But I'm hoping that we can use the control possession style well today, even though we are away. Let's jump into it. I mean, nothing's happened. We're 15 minutes in. Nothing's happened. I'm still out of breath from running up the stairs, so you can tell how unfit I am. But it's you can see by the average positions we are further forward, so there's that, and we are in possession, so it kind of indicates that we are on top. But with only 2 shots on target in the first 25 minutes, that's not great. And they've got a corner, which is just a sign of us conceding. It's well blocked at the back post by Rowe, who does clear, and it looks like Ghibli will get onto that for Charlton. But yeah, it's it's good but bad. Not a great start, but not awful. Rowe with a throw-in though for us. It is up to Blom into Alcalá. Then Drea receives it. He's going to turn and find Ben Elliott, who I think playing a bit further forward really does help him get on the ball and create stuff. Stefancic receiving it out wide from him. Mills into Drea, into Stefancic again, who's going to look to take on his man. He's got small stature, but he's a quick lad. And he looks back to Drea through Mills. He's going to play it across, then into Stefancic again. Can Mills get a yard on this right-hand side? It looks like he will do. Mills, can he deliver? He does fire the ball across the box. Ben Elliott with the goal. A lovely move. A lovely ball into the box by Mills. And Ben Elliott, a little bit further forward, he's got his goal. That gives us a 1-0 lead 30 minutes into the game. A great, great start to the half. I say start to the half. We're halfway through the half. It's 30 minutes in. What am I talking about? But Mills' ball in. Lovely finish. Just to tap in. But a great ball across. Drilled across the floor of the box. Just in front of the keeper who couldn't come out and grab it. Which is perfect for us. But that's 30 minutes down. We're 1-0 up. We've just gone above Derby, which gives us that little bit extra cushion with an extra team between us and the relegation zone. And hopefully that's a sign of things to come. We're going to rise up the table now. Fingers crossed anyway. We've had a lot of teams in the top 6 as of late. So it's quite nice to be playing a team who's we should be able to have at least a chance of beating. Or on paper anyway. I think we've got a chance of beating any team. But Charlton with a ball in from a free kick. Stockley with the header and it goes in. Oh God, Northover's ball in. Found Stockley at the near post. He just flicked it on and it went all the way through. It's not a great defending, is it? Just before half time as well. Not a great time to concede. Stockley, header into the box. I mean, who is marking him? Alcalá, who's not going to be jumping for a header, is he? With a target man. Why is he marking him? That's what I want to know. But we're going to half time at 1-0. I think we deserve to be ahead from what I can see on the stats and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a bit frustrating really. And what I will do is bring Toby Amol on, pop him at left back, and we're going to put Callum Rowe further forward. The reason why I've done that is Callum Rowe has been very good when we had to kind of mix things up earlier last season. And I think pushing him a little bit further forward might do something. Toby Amol's actually pretty decent at left back. He's got a good bit of pace on him and defensively very solid. As a wing back, maybe less so. But I think he's good enough to play there in this side. Stefancic might be the next player to come off. And Muse. I still can't say that either. I think they're just not performing, are they, today? And I'm sure we've got someone on the bench that'll be happy to come on and take their place to try and get a goal. We're looking so much better with our XG. We're expecting to have scored by now. Another one, really. Or I'm expecting that. 25 minutes, and we are going to make a change. Alex Mears off for Alfie Morris, the Canadian international. And Stefancic we will take off for Pape Mendy as well. So a couple more of the new youngsters coming in. An international in Morris up top. He's not been, I mean it is only Canada, but I say it's only Canada. You got the likes of Alphonso Davies in that team, as well as David as well. Is it David? Jonathan David, I want to say, the striker for Lille, or the attacking midfielder for Lille, however you want to play him. But our free kick, Elliott with the ball in. That's got to be a penalty. Magoma's been taken down. He points to the spot. Lovely stuff. I don't know who's taking it, but please be someone who's going to put it away. It's Luke Drea. Come on, I believe in you, Luke. Just tap it home, make it 2-1, give us the last 15 minutes in comfort. That would be lovely. I mean, what a pen. Keeper's never saving that. Off the post, top right-hand corner, screamer of a pen. And that gives us 2-1 lead. Magoma winning the penalty. We're on a 2.06 XG, so that's lovely to see. And we are in the lead. Last 10 minutes now. Can we keep it going? Can we ride through any pressure they're going to give us? With that said, there's no changes we can make. So we can't help defensively as such. We can maybe change style or mentality, but I don't want to do that. It tends to, when you drop off, you invite pressure, and I think we should just stick to how we're playing, because we are on top with the dominant side, really. Luke Dreher's ball through doesn't find anyone, and it's headed back to Nichols in goal. We are going to kind of put some pressure on. We're not at all. The ball comes into the middle. They're going to look for an over-the-top ball. I can see it coming. A Mole with a header, which is great. And now Rowe receives it in there. Is he able to find someone? Alcalaya looks to switch the ball out wide to Papamendi. And here we go. He's got a one-on-one with the defender. He does look to cut it back, though, and get it again from the fullback. Then Mendy cuts inside, finds Alcalaya, who's ball over the top, finds Morris, who's going to probably finish that. But I think it'll be offside. Right? Or not? Yes, yeah, that was offside. He looked miles off. It was a lovely finish, because that's what he does. He does finish it when he gets his chance. I mean, what, you're so far offside, that is unbelievable. You've not even made a run. You've just stood there. Well, you can't be offside from that. Well, you can be offside, but you shouldn't be offside from that. I'm very disappointed, Morris, especially for an international player. But there you go. A couple of minutes to go. Surely we've got this in the bag now. There's no way they can be... I can't say that. If I say that, I'll be in trouble. Only 2 minutes to go. We are rattling down this clock, hoping to just get those 3 points and get it up to 20th. And we've done it. It's a great win. It's just what we needed against a team that is struggling at the bottom of the table. And that will certainly help push us up a little bit further, slowly but surely edging our way away from the bottom 3, and we will be in fact playing Derby up next, so that'll be a good game to kind of play in hopes that we can increase that gap. If we can get a 4 point gap, it would be 4 point gap between us and Derby. That is a great cushion to have between us and the 4 at the bottom of the table. But there you go. We will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And of course, I will catch you in the next one.